Here's my mic. Hey, we're functioning. How well? Don't know. But we are functioning.
We're alive, but we don't know how alive.
Yeah. So it says the beast moon rises. It is time for a great hunt to begin. Meet me, the Wizard City Arena, or click the gamma button at the top of the screen. Wizard City Arena? Like where Diego is?
So,
It says 5 days left. And I need health, so I need to go jump in real quick. Oh, I think my sounds are low. So I turned them down when I was playing my personal save. There you go. Not sure where the arena is, but maybe let's try out here. Because I guess it's an event that I can join. I have a lot of quests. It's like minorly stressful looking at how many quests I have. Pizza! I heard it go off. Okay. So we should be all set. Let's try the event thing. I don't know what it does. Press join match to add to a random team and choose a statue to assume its form. Win battles or capture battle rings to earn points, stand on or win battles in battle rings to capture them. Capture and win to earn event points. Oh, okay. Choose a statue in the hall to assume its form and powers. Wait for the prep timer to count down. Then head through the portal into the hunting grounds. Work with your teammates to find the beast forms that work best together. Score points by defending other players and controlling the battle rings. For more information. Okay. I still don't really get what's happening. It looks like I'm waiting. So, we have a lot of quests. I still don't know how to do this. Can't do that because I don't have a high enough level. I mean, I can, but I don't want to try. Chamber of Fire. Chamber of Fire. Love champions. Doesn't look like I can really do anything. Okay, there's nothing here. I do get confused. Okay, so both of those are out. Oh, that one. I don't know if I can do that one. We can try it. Because I don't know if you can do this with other people. Probably have to warp into it. Jeez, what?
So to get all the parts to the front end,
Uh-huh.
about half will pay for the front.
Half of what we pay for the car? Oh my god.
That's not counting the minor things, like the screws.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need those too.
So definitely take time and build up to that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That also doesn't include tax.
Tax?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a lot. That's insane.
It'll
What?
be all put together, safe. It'll be fun. It'll be worth it. And it'll be done right.
How much was it?
What?
How much is it actually? Because you didn't actually give me a price. You just gave me a range.
$2,005.
Oh my god. That's like 3 paychecks that we'd have to set aside pretty much.
Yeah, that's 3 whole paychecks.
That's insane.
If we didn't have any business.
I can't remember how I beat this last time. But however it happened, it didn't go well. I wish I had a hit that I could hit both of them with. Because they just keep using myths on me. And balance, so I can't really defend myself against them. Can you do this as a team? And why are all my spells fizzling? No wonder I'm getting my ass handed to me. Like every single one of my spells have fizzled. Babe, please stop. You still need to put the pizza in. You put the pizza in? Okay. I didn't hear you get up, and I was about to be like, fucking get food before you stress yourself out.
I put the pizza in.
Okay. I'm gonna die on this level because all my spells decided to fucking fizzle. And I'm only on the second damn level. Why couldn't any of their spells fizzle? Please explain that to me. And why did all mine have to fizzle? It fizzled again. What the fuck is happening?
Not today.
Apparently not. Literally almost all of my spells have fizzled. And I'm just losing health progressively faster because they keep fucking fizzling. They're not even that hard. They're 95, so most of my spells will knock them in the first go. I just don't get it. Fucking rude.
Just got here.
Not you. Almost every single one of my spells fizzled in the last round. So my health is like shit, and they get to go first, so it's gonna go even lower. I don't have anything to heal myself with.
You should get the chance out to talk to Mom's budgie. As soon as you turn on that kitchen light, he's like, "What's up, dude?"
We can get you curtains at some point. We do have an extra bed sheet somewhere. Dude. I hope that fucking scared you. Stop headbutting my mic. No.
Now he's Noah.
No, but she keeps headbutting the mic instead of like my hand or something, and every single time I catch it.
Just not
No. No, and she mashed my damn keyboard with it. Sorry if that was loud to anyone that's here. Damn cat. There was a reason I told you to go bug your dad.
If you want to see what color picture you can tell them apart.
You can't tell them apart?
You
I'll
defeated
go
the
look at the
Iron
birds. I'll be
Golem?
back.
Wow! You know how many students have tried and were defeated? You are amazing, young wizard.
Apparently. I'm the only one that can stop my cat from running into the next room. And I think it's funny.
She'll just jump you.
Oh,
And
remind me
true
to
my
take a
word,
picture of your
Here
birdies
are
so
the
I can
treasure
send it to
cards I
mom.
promised. Remember to put them in your deck. I know you'll need them in
Yeah.
the future. Bye
Because
now.
I said, hey, remind me when you wake up to send you a picture of what Nick got. And she goes, a snake? I'm like, birds?
Like,
Say what? I know. She just figured. She just said to feed your cat. No.
see them stream.
Who's streaming?
Melody and Emily.
Burn your ball. Well, I did one fucking quest.
That would be absolutely.
What? Feed my cat? We will not feed the birds to my cat. It is not gonna happen.
Timer.
On the food. Okay, let's do this one next. What? They are not going to attack you. Flying out, probably.
Now fly out. They'll try and avoid you. 'Cause- Four or five doors left. Two were wider. Fucking how close it is. Then one was partial. But I think
like... I don't know if it was like a different teleport, but my tracker is weird. That makes me think. Hold on. Let's go through here real quick. She asked me if I was sure that we're not going to feed the birds to the cat.
You're not feeding the birds yet.
Yeah, I said yes, I am sure. We're not feeding the birds to the cat. We are not feeding the birds to the cat.
Sleep, the cat's just in the face. Probably.
What? You said what now?
He said that if he dies in his sleep, he's pretty sure that the cat would eat his face.
I mean, probably they like flesh, but like... I don't need you thinking that way, thank you very much. I would hope that you outlive her. Just saying.
That's where the word came from.
Yes, because she is 12 years old. She's an old damn cat. Yeah. Yeah, because mentally I think she is too. Hi, Mom.
So what kind of birds?
Parakeets.
Yeah, your cat's gonna love those.
She can't get to them. They're fine.
Sure.
It is fact. She's not getting in there. I don't even think she realizes they're in. Well, I can keep her out.
You know what was funny though? I don't know how, because I didn't see her at all. When I stabbed my finger, I quickly, obviously, went to take care of it because it was running down my finger and dripping and whatnot.
Yeah.
And when I had went back in there, she was in there.
In the room?
Yes, and the door was closed. So I don't know how she got past it. They weren't in their cage yet. They were still up in the walls there. So they weren't just out. Where she had got there.
Well, you're probably more focused on your finger first. Second, the cage is big enough that she shouldn't be able to get to them. Unless she's really fucking crafty. And I love my cat, but she's not really crafty. She's just sneaky.
She climbs walls. She's freakishly
Yeah, we all piled into my room to look at the birds. And she was sitting outside the door just meowing.
Yeah. But she was, when we went in, she was down the hall in our bedroom. So I made sure she ran off first. I know how to keep her at bay. The challenge is everyone else doing it.
I'm pretty sure the cat's the cause of the bird dying.
You think they gave him a heart attack?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And that was after your thought process of him dying from carbon monoxide, which she got detectors for when she thought he died from that. Oh, Mom, what was his name? Because it's bothering me, and it has been for like a year. And I just keep forgetting. Yeah, I keep forgetting his name, and I have no idea what his name was. The only thing I'm coming back to is Buddy, and I'm like, we had at least 4 animals that were named Buddy. There's no way his name is Buddy.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was Buddy? Okay. I feel insane. Literally could not.
Tell them what I said I was going to name.
Oh, no. No, I did not. I figured you'd want that honor. He's still working on their names, maybe.
I made a joke and I said that I was going to name them Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. Why are you? You're ridiculous. I was gonna say, why are you against that? We named like 4 animals Buddy.
Did not.
I did.
You might have.
I did, and you let me.
What 4 animals?
We had a cat named Buddy. We had your bird.
Remember Captain Bunny?
I don't think you lived long. We had my bearded dragon's name was Buddy. And didn't we name one of those, like, mice or rats, Buddy?
Well, mice are just snake food, so you can do anything you want. They're dead soon.
Not my point, Mom.
And you did name your little bunny.
Yeah.
Tyson.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why was I thinking Buddy? Me neither. That's fair. Nick was going over animals as options today, and he was saying what? Yep,
Well, it could have been swimming cat food.
yeah. But they had an ick outbreak. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So they told us to wait like a week, and Nick didn't want to wait a week.
With full transparency, I might not have been here in a week if I didn't.
So what was he going to get instead of birds?
He was gonna get fishies, but the fishies had an ick outbreak, which I guess is bacteria on their bodies.
Yeah.
And they said we'd have to wait a week to get them. That way they could get it under control and make sure we're not going home and like introducing it into our water on accident.
Yeah.
So he was between a hamster and a bird, and he got a bird.
So he picked all cat food.
Well, we told
That's
him he
all I
couldn't
can
have a
do.
cat or a dog. We figured if he got a dog, either my cat would die or the dog would die due to my cat. And we also worried about, potty training and having to walk the dog and then being home all night and stuff like that. And then I didn't know if it was a good idea to add my cat with another cat that she doesn't know because, you know my cat.
Yeah, my cat is, her cat's hateful.
Uh-huh. Mom's cat is so fucking terrified of my cat that it took her a week or so after I moved my cat down here to get comfortable to the fact that there was not someone terrorizing her on a daily basis.
Excellent.
She was just prepared for it all the time.
All right. Now that we have the hammers, place one near each obelisk. That should activate them.
Yeah.
And you want me to introduce her back to her?
For like 2 weeks. That way she is cared for and good, unless you can get Dad to do it. Which is less likely than us doing it.
Sounds good.
Ooh, I unlocked something. I was not reading the quest, I just did it. I don't know if it's gonna go well.
Reptiles were out of the question for me.
Yeah, that wasn't an option. Though the turtle was cute.
That's what I was about to say, but that thing would have to be left in my field. And no one's gonna want to. He's rushing for his
Trying to stop myself. Oh, my witness. What'd you say?
The turtle was cute.
What turtle?
He was talking about the options. The turtle was cute, but he was out for reptiles. He didn't want one. He didn't want a reptile.
Why not?
Because I couldn't do a snake. A gecko would probably run away, would get smushed, or I don't know. They just seem really mischievous, and I didn't really like the idea of scaly pet. But the tortoise seemed kind of cool, but those things live like longer than humans sometimes, so I didn't want something I had to pass on and leave in my will.
It's understandable.
But apparently these birds have a lifespan of 7 to 10 years. So it's gonna be a doozy.
Should have the snake.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
You know, like snakes.
You don't change your bedding every day. Don't do noise. Till they poop.
Or kill you.
Oh yeah, I told him about the red-tailed boa.
The odds are never zero.
Big.
I feel like if it did me, it would really hurt.
My snakes aren't that big.
Lies.
I'll take your word on that one.
6'9".
That's like COVID distance.
Yes, nearly both of them are bigger than me.
Yeah. I'm 5'6", so that's a no for me.
It's way too small.
They suffocate me.
They don't kill things unless they're planning to eat them.
I can't help you with that argument. I know the whole thing with those snakes. I was convinced the red-tailed boa would kill me though.
Yes, that's why I did not take it. So
Yeah.
it possibly could have because you were small.
And he was aggressive.
And he was aggressive.
What did we name him? What was his name?
I forget.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we had we got George, still have George. Right now, Mom's got George and Gary. Gary's the big one.
And Tasia and Gage were the ones who convinced me to get Gary.
He was so small.
Talking about the black rat snake.
Mm-hmm. He was so small and sad.
Do I?
Gary was so small and sad.
He was small and had nutrition and was going to die if I didn't take him.
So you would have been mad if we didn't convince you to take him.
It would have been in the back of your mind.
Yep.
Except the pet store. I wouldn't have.
You would have known eventually.
Because I didn't want him.
You would have felt it in your gut.
You two made me feel bad. For possibly leaving him. So I died.
What did you say?
She said we made her feel bad for possibly leaving him, so she got him. That's what you get for taking us to a pet store.
And explaining that the snake was in bad shape. Nearly died.
Yep. All your fault.
All my fault.
This piece of gear is part of a set.
Should've
You
told
put
you the facts
multiple
of life
pieces
all the
of the
time.
same set to gain
Yep.
special bonuses.
Should have told her it was really poisonous. And that it got ginormous, bigger than the size of a room. Like some snakes on a plane or whatever the hell that movie was with the giant, humongous snakes.
Anaconda.
Good movie. Possibly.
To be fair though, Mom didn't know that he was gonna get that big.
Do what?
I said, to be fair, you didn't know that he was gonna get that big.
Come closer, so that I may crush you.
Well, hell, they thought he was a corn snake, and he was so malnutrition I couldn't tell until he actually started flowing out that he was actually a black snake.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure that I could get him to eat. I was pretty sure because I'd done a pretty good job with most snakes, but I figured I was just giving him a nice place to hide.
But yeah, we've got George and Gary, currently alive. Temperance, who died recently. We had EJ. Kermit, which... Didn't Uncle Russ get rid of Kermit?
You're breaking up from that.
That's because you're fucking walking.
I'm fucking driving.
That's worse. Yeah.
For what reason?
I was saying what stakes we've had. Yeah, we got Jordan, Gary, Temperance. I said EJ and Kermit. What else? I feel like there was more.
We got Justin one.
Wasn't that the boa?
They're a Timbo.
Oh, what did we get Justin?
Snake for him.
Hmm.
Me and your dad have ball python.
So what, that makes 3?
Three ball pythons, yes. Ball pythons are very hard to take care of. It's the most difficult snake I've ever had.
I'm aware, I watched you with Kermit.
And let's see, I had a western hognose snake.
I don't remember that.
Somebody ended up turning off my air conditioning in the trailer and killed it because, you know, that trailer just isn't very big enough if you don't have the air conditioner on. So they thought they were going to be safe money and kill my snake.
Who turned off the air conditioning?
It was Frank Sutherland. He was my boyfriend at the time, and I left for work, and he left for work like a couple hours later and thought he would save me money by turning off my air conditioner.
That's
Killed the
stupid.
snake and the mice that I had defeated.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And she was really pretty too. She looked like a desert diamond rattler. So the real tan, very sandy tan with a little bit darker brown spot. And then, you know, of course you had the hog nose.
Yeah.
She was very pretty.
Sounds like you should have had a lesson of how trailers and how snakes survive.
I'm curious.
Who thinks that someone's going to turn off your fucking air conditioner in the summer?
A dumbass. a dumbass that apparently never learned how fucking animals work.
The fact that the trailer with no air conditioning in the summer is a damn oven.
Maybe you should have learned how to pick good ones.
Clearly, I have a soft spot for idiots.
Very obviously.
They need taken care of.
Very obviously. Consider you did it multiple times.
Your dad.
Hey, my dad is still an idiot. Still an idiot.
I was gonna say, he was a huge idiot when I was with him. Huge.
He's still one. Guarantee if you walked up to him and asked what me or my siblings' birthdays are, he can't answer the question.
But he used to get drunk and either fight with anybody or fight with his car. He punched out his window of his car when got drunk, and
I thought that was Aunt Chrissy's car.
I tried to carry him into the fight with me. And then he had to pee, and I was trying to hold him up, and he decided he wanted to fight with me over, me touching him, trying to hold him up, and so I let him go, and then he fell over the barbed wire fence and cut himself all up.
I thought he punched out Aunt Chrissy's window.
No, he did that. He punched out. Well, I think he did his Aunt Chrissy's too, but he punched out his car window one time.
Yeah, I was a kid when he punched out Aunt Chrissy's. Because I was in the car.
Yeah, this was before you were born. This was before. Yeah, this was might have been shortly after we started dating. He did that.
You know, he's not a drunk anymore and he's still an idiot.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, but you can't blame it on the alcohol now. My dad's fucking something else sometimes. I'm just waiting for the last one to leave the house.
And the whole reason that we got divorced was because he decided that he couldn't live without his mommy taking care of him, and he wasn't going to go live with me in the military.
I thought you got divorced because you were tired of shit.
Welcome. It is good to see a wizard in these strange times.
He would follow me as a civilian.
I'm happy to see you. Everything is topsy-turvy.
There on base as a civilian mechanic.
King Thermidor had just returned from his world tour when we awoke one morning to find a breach in our river wall.
He decided he didn't want to leave his
The
mom.
king went into the breach to investigate, and he came back in the company of Riverclaws. He's been acting very strangely ever since. Now Riverclaws are strutting around like they own the place. The king had a falling out with his advisor, Sir Thomas Cromshell, and now Cromshell is locked in the White Tower.
And then I called his brother.
Could you talk to Sir Thomas in the White Tower? The tower is locked,
That's
so
fair.
you'll need a key. One of those Riverclaw guards may have a key. You'll have to defeat one and take it.
Yeah, because that night we were celebrating my birthday. My birthday. He was supposed to take care of you while I drank, because I was always the babysitter.
Yeah.
Because I had just finished up with all my med shit and was just waiting for my release form to come through, where I had left the army previously to take care of him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So yeah, that was just the last one.
Yeah, that's right. I know that Ashley always blamed us for why she didn't go back to school and get her degree. And
She shouldn't have attended high school.
she was 19.
I think she was pregnant.
Was she? I don't know. Yeah, she blamed us all the time, but I'm pretty sure it was Dad.
Yeah, that too. Because he was an idiot.
Yeah,
And I'm sure that all the money that she would have been spending on school was actually spent on brand new cars and blowing up their credit cards because both of them had to have the best of the best of the best.
I'm aware. Considering they both still do that.
Yeah. So it had nothing to do with you kids. It was the fact that they did time in order to pay for all of their extravagant lifestyle.
Mm. Yeah, they still do that. Did I tell you that she quit her job?
She did.
Yeah, she quit her job and started a new one. I don't remember what she said she's doing, but it's a little closer to what she wanted to do versus what she used to be doing. But I guess she got tired of the fact that she did everything and didn't get paid enough for it. Oh,
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
so- But I guess since Jacob's in college and paying for his college on his own, and Bryce is still in high school, she thought it was a good time to do it.
They should make more money.
I have no idea,
And find a
I don't remember
key
what she said
marked
she
with
was
the
doing.
image of a white tower.
because we were on the phone when she was talking to me about it. Last up.
So you want to hear about my evening?
Sure. Whoop.
Ooh, that's gone.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, that was teaching us. His grandfather died, so he's flying out tonight to go down to Mexico for the funeral.
Yeah.
So, I'm reworking all that shit that I've been working on, trying to get past. And finally, the engineer came back, because both of our engineers that were working on this project both took off Monday, Tuesday, and today was the first day that they had been back, and they were, of course, off all weekend, so I couldn't reach them about this.
Trespasser! Get them!
So I started fixing shit on my own. And because I couldn't back the shit up, because I'd already sent it to inspection when I pulled it, he decided tonight that he was going to take all of that I have been reworking and put them back for the system so that I can sign off on the papers that I'm going to do. Half of them are already done. Most all of them are already done. And they're already in inspection, and you want me to go back into the computer and sign off on all this shit? And then he starts asking me, what I did to put it in paper information. I was like, it depended on how bad it was. I took all the polyurethane out. I couldn't get all the polyurethane out. I just was able to, etch some shit to polyurethane out of the way. I said, I have no idea. It depends on what it needs, and I fixed it. He wanted me to put notes in there, and I was like, what?
That's ridiculous.
Yes. Saying, oh, I know it's really difficult. Was it real? It wasn't a lot easier just using alcohol and pulling polyurethane. No, it wasn't easier. No, because alcohol just turns it into jelly, which makes it impossible to
Don't you just love idiots, Mom?
People that are
How
really
good
smart
it is to
that
see
have
you.
never actually done anything. Or like,
An ominous current wends its way through Crab Alley. The king, he changed after the expedition
don't
beyond
do
the
that.
river
You
wall.
take college.
When I offered my counsel, the king had me locked up.
Do that. You too. Taking college.
I beg you to
You mean
find
taking
Captain
college?
Jonah and see if he can explain the king's current state of mind.
Nick's getting his high school diploma. No.
Okay, Tension, don't do that.
Okay.
You should never ask someone to do something that you're not don't know how to do. Unless you're asking them how they feel they should do it. Stand up and go with it.
Yeah.
Don't play.
See, the plus side on my way is I'm not a bitch. At least not in that way.
What's
Yeah,
this?
don't do,
There's a curfew
if
on
you
by
wanna
royal
understand
decree of
what
the
I'm
king.
going through,
Guards,
go through it.
arrest this wizard.
You want his letters, and you start stepping around on it and put it the way that you want it done. See how easy it is. Then you can advise me.
Sure. One of my collarbones is sticking out farther than the other.
It's part of your body's bigger than the other. It's just that.
You've written what email have you written, Happy? Happy joined the chat and said, I am writing an email. Should I add a heart at the end?
In an email.
I said it depends on the email. What email are you writing?
Talking to.
Is it a sarcastic email? And if so, probably. I feel like that would really sum up the sarcasm. Wouldn't it wrap it up though? Wouldn't it wrap up the email though? It says, to the town museum, doing a project where we have to take pictures of old buildings to show how much they're changed over the years, and we gotta send them through email. Maybe? You don't think so?
It's that's the courtesy.
That's fair. So probably not.
It should be what it should be professional. Unless it's her thing.
Nah. That reminds me of the project where I had to take pictures of dangerous or bad things to a neighborhood or the ecosystem, and I took pictures of the neighbor's house. Awesome. There you go, Happy Shark.
Why would
Now I
they
gotta wait
attack
for the
me?
response. That's the
Bombshell
hard
should
part.
hear about this.
You gotta go down and take a picture of the border.
Me?
Yeah, if you were doing you go down and take a picture of the border. Your
ecosystem, Mom. The ecosystem.
System too. People
Oh.
living in the fucking streets, not like shitting everywhere. Human shit's the most toxic shit you can have.
Okay, Mom. You can stop now.
Talk about the
You were
couch
attacked.
party.
A curfew?
Holy shit,
Oh,
shit
I'm
all
sure that...
Hey, Mom. Stop.
Yeah, I'm on a roll tonight.
You're ridiculous.
Once.
You're ridiculous.
I have one. Did you know during COVID that they had sample takers in the sewage systems so that they could see the COVID in people's shit?
What?
Yeah. They did it for COVID. They put it in our sewage drainage. They put these sensors, these sample takers in there to collect and test how much COVID was in the shit of each building. Because any drugs that you take, anything that you eat, anything that you're suffering from will come out in your shit. That's why humans have the most toxic shit. Because
Ew.
we do. Just basically.
Ew. Ew. Now, would you like to hear what I thought you meant when you said that?
Sure.
And which is why I reacted the way I did? I thought you meant that someone literally went into the sewer and dug around and shit.
These, no, there was somebody that came along and took the samples every, I think it was every week. They would change out the mechanism. So yeah, they were getting shit, but they had
Yeah.
gloves.
Still,
Biosuits.
still gross.
Sample out once a week and then send it to a lab.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's how they determined whether or not we were allowed to open back up or, have in-person time again.
And then there was my school that just went off of testing, and because we had such a low population, one person got tested and we were out of school. That was literally how it kind of worked.
Yeah.
It's bad. It was, so if one person got tested, we were in the yellow if they tested positive. If a second person tested positive, we were automatically in the red. There was no green area unless no one got tested. And it didn't even have to be people in the school. It could have been adults that had nothing to do with the school, and we still couldn't go. Because our county in itself was in the red. But it was literally 2 people is what made that difference.
So that's what I live in small county.
I know. It's still kind of ridiculous. Cause like if it's someone that has to do with the school, then I understand the fact that we probably shouldn't go into the school. But like, it could have been anyone in the county, and we were automatically out of school. Cause didn't we consider putting me into like some form of homeschooling or online schooling just so I could finish fucking school? Because of how bad it was. Oh no, that was during the strikes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was during the strike.
Yeah. There were so many strikes that kept happening in school that I don't think I went to school for like a month. So Mom was considering putting me into online schooling. However, I would have to figure out my electives, and my high school wouldn't allow me to take the electives at the school while also doing the online classes. So they were pretty much like, well, you can't do that because we would lose attendance that way. I'm aware, Mom. I am actually aware of the reason. But it was stupid either way. Huh? I pretty much wasn't. We went, what? 3 months because of the strikes without school. We didn't even finish my junior year completely. We went straight on to online, like what? March? Like we were in class one day, and one of the teachers had, like, you know, sat down with the class and was talking to us all, and she's like, I don't know when you come back. I think it was like spring break. Yeah, when you're supposed to come back to spring break, I don't think we'll be coming back to school, just so you know what's really going on, because none of our teachers would actually tell us anything. And I had one teacher that actually told us. Like, they didn't think we were gonna come back. And we didn't. We went to spring break, and we didn't come back for like a month. Actually, I don't think we went back at all. Junior year. They had to adjust us to online schooling for the rest of the year, and it was bad. It was really bad. And then the year after that, most of it was online. Also really bad. Teachers would just, they had lesson plans for in-class schooling, and instead of adjusting it to online as well, which is weird because most of the things we did were on our computers anyway, they just gave us filler work on the days that we weren't allowed to come into school. That's why senior year, most of my classes were online. And I did what? 3 extra classes senior year? Because I was that fucking bored. Hell, I finished sign language. I finished the whole half of one in like 2 months. Because I was that bored. Because you were only able to do half of the schooling until a certain period, and they wouldn't let me go on to the next half. And I literally finished it in like 2 months at the beginning of school. To the point that my first period class, when I would actually go into school, I did nothing. I literally sat there and did nothing.
The king has the key to the
Because
prison
I was
in the
done.
White Tower.
Oh my god, my business class? You're gonna love this to go to. My business class, one of my assignments, this prompted Mom to send a really long, angry letter to the school about my education. One of my assignments was connecting the celebrity quotes to the celebrity.
Here's what you must do. Go to the king and straighten this out.
I had that as an assignment for business.
Tell him that me
On one of the days that we
just
couldn't go
isn't
to school.
working out. Use your magic to make him see
And I
reason.
showed it to Mom and was like, well, I finished business class for the week because I had done all the assignments in literally 2 hours because it was all stuff like that. And I showed her one of my assignments and she's like, what the fuck is this? Instead of a very angry letter to the school about it, which, by the way, everyone hated me because of that. Yeah. Every single person in my high school hated me because my mom sent an angry letter to the school.
Was I not right?
No, you were right. It's fucked up. But, like, everyone hated me because they were like, oh, we have an easy day. It's easy day to do homework and, you know, stuff like that. We didn't have to do much. And you sent a letter to the school, and then they actually gave us
What are you doing
assignments.
now? The king is receiving no visitors today. He is awaiting his tea and the royal...
Not at all. I
Away
was
with you.
very unprepared for college.
And that's what made me so angry is because then someone showed me what kind of fucking care that giving to my daughter on preparing her for college.
Yeah. The only class that I actually had like legitimate assignments from was Miss P.
Yeah, she was the only teacher that actually gave a shit if you learned anything.
Yeah. And we were in college classes in my senior year. Like, I need people to understand this. I was in a college English class. Miss P was just my advisor. She was not my teacher that class, and she still proceeded. If we finished our college work and let her know we finished it because she could follow our progress, she would send us assignments to do. They may not have been graded assignments, but they were assignments to do. If we needed extra credit, she kind of used them as extra credit. But they were actually like college level assignments, so we could learn how to do them. And she wasn't even my actual teacher senior year. She was just my advisor.
What's that you say about
And that's what I don't think people get, is that's the difference between a good teacher and a shithead.
Yeah, lazy fuckers they have now.
I have an
Yeah.
idea. Catherine is
Because
the
I
head
was-
cook. She's certain to be the one preparing the tea and royal crumpets.
What they're doing on these college campuses.
She knows King Thermidor
Oh,
better than almost anyone.
so I'm-
Speak to her and see if she'll help us. Her house is down the street.
Less like a bachelor's degree or a traditional bachelor's degree. That's why you have actual work.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your
Mine's very technical. Mine's very hands-on.
yes, yours is more of a technical bachelor's degree rather than a traditional bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Because you see how those kids are behaving on those campuses right now. It's because they have no fucking work to do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, mine's a very hands-on class. Even like the classes that are computer-based, they're a very, very hands-on kind of situation. Like, you have to do a lot of stuff for them.
And you might actually be able to do something once you get out.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
They won't know what to do with their lives when they get out of college.
Oh, I'm glad Sir Thomas thought to send you here.
Get a job.
Ah, goodness,
Yeah.
someone else
It also
sees
doesn't help
I thought
that
I was
they
going mad.
don't work during college. A lot of them,
Wait, you haven't
the
seen
most
scene
work
yet?
that the college
Oh, you
students
must
do,
see for
especially where I used to
yourself what
work,
is wrong.
was sports. That was their
The
job.
king came back
was
from his
sports.
world tour, different, but
And
in a good way.
a lot of
And
them
now it's
can't
like he's
comprehend
someone else.
reality outside of sports, which is horrible.
I can get you in to see him, but first I have to prepare the royal snack of tea and crumpets. I can make the tea, but some of those Riverclaw scoundrels
And then there's like
outside
me and my
swiped the
brother.
crumpets I baked
Both of
this
us are
morning.
going for very hands-on technical degrees,
Can you go and
and
get those
we're both
crumpets back
working
for
our
me?
way through college. Like, dude's paying out of pocket for every single class of his. That way he doesn't have to get loans. Which I'm very proud of him for.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Well, it's not that. He's been saving. You didn't let me work in high school.
You're right.
He's been saving since he was like 14 for college. Because he knew, because the parents straight up told him that they were not helping him with college whatsoever. And they forced him to get a job when he was like 13, 14 years old. So he knew that he was not going to do well if he wasn't working his ass off.
A lot of my hesitancy in letting you work was the fact that there was nothing in our county to work at unless I want to put you in a gas station with all the drugs.
I'm aware. I know your reasoning. I'm not saying what they did helped my brother at all. Like, he's freaking screwed over because he actually told... Sorry. When I said that, you know, they said they weren't gonna help him, they never actually said that. They said they would help him with college, just like they said they would help me with college. He didn't find out until his senior year that they weren't gonna help him at all. And that's why they had forced him to take college classes in high school. Because they knew they weren't gonna help him. Like, I talked to him. I'm aware. They're trying to sell Bryce's bike right now. Instead of selling the side-by-side that they don't use, they're trying to sell Bryce's bike, which he uses.
Why would they sell one of their status symbols?
Yeah. And I think they already sold Jacob's. Against his wishes. He was probably going to sell it eventually and put the money towards college, but they sold it and took the money.
Just like they do with all your Christmas money.
Oh yeah, I told Dakota about the year that I asked for like 5 books. Literally, I asked for like 5 books. And I said, you don't have to get them all. This is just a list, choose what you want. It wasn't like they were series or anything, it was just one-off books. And they bought all of them, and then pulled me aside after I'd opened them all excited that they actually bought them all, and told me they used my own money for it. So I bought myself my Christmas gifts. That year. But my brothers got way more expensive things than I did. Because each of those books was what, maybe $30 each? That's on the high-end side. High-end, that's my point. Because that paperback one that I still have, that I've read like 3 times, sitting behind me, it was the biggest book I had, it just was the only paperback. That one was maybe 15 bucks. The rest of them are hardbacks, so they were a little more expensive. I think the most expensive one was 30 bucks. And they bought my brothers, what? What'd they buy them that year? I don't know. No. My brothers didn't ride four-wheelers. That was me.
I love the iPod do bullshit too.
Oh my god, Dakota, did I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
The iPod one?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
They bought your brothers one long before you?
Yeah, they bought Jacob one after I had been asking for like 2 years for one. They bought him one and he was what, 5?
Yeah.
I'm 3 years older than him, for context. And then when they finally bought me one, they bought me and Bryce one at the same time. And mine was an older model than the one they gave Jacob. And then my brothers broke their iPods quite often, got new ones with no struggle. But when I broke mine, after 2 years of having it, I wasn't allowed to get a new one. So Mom bought me a phone. There's really big favoritism in my life.
I favorite you.
I was your only child. You had no choice. That's fair. But no, really big favoritism. And then like the multiple times where they would buy the boys new bikes every time they got bigger and I wasn't allowed to have a new four-wheeler even though mine couldn't get my ass up the hill. Because they were like, you're not gonna ride it. Well, I don't. They're like, you don't ride, so why would I get you a new four-wheeler? I don't ride because it won't move. Did I tell you that one? Oh my god. So I had a four-wheeler when I was a kid, which I don't even think Dad actually bought me. I think Grandpa bought me the four-wheeler. I have no idea.
No, I believe that came bought for the boys by your grandfather.
No, it wasn't my grandfather. It was the boys' grandmother. Not my grandma, the boys'. From Ashley's side of the family.
Yes.
She bought the boys a four-wheeler, but the boys didn't want a four-wheeler, they wanted a dirt bike, so they gave me the four-wheeler, and then bought the boys dirt bikes on their own. And then I had that four-wheeler from, what, age 10 to like 15. Yeah, it wouldn't go up the hill. Like, driving up my grandpa's driveway, I couldn't get up the hill on my own. It wouldn't go, and if it did go, it went really slow. I had to follow a specific path to actually get up the hill, or it'd start sliding backwards, because it didn't have enough power to get me up the hill. And they refused to buy me a new one. And then when they finally told me that they had bought me a new one, they didn't buy me a new one, they bought a new engine for the four-wheeler that I already had, put it in it, and then they told me, well, it'll ride, but it is gonna be a little hard. You're gonna have to go up this specific path up our backyard so you can get up the hill, because it still wasn't strong enough to get me up the hill. That was what they did. That was their fix to me having a four-wheeler that couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, but then you weren't allowed to go to your grandparents' house because
Excellent.
they had bought
You recovered them. The king certainly loves his
Ow.
midday snack of tea and
a
crumpets.
four-wheeler who was helping work on the property.
I've prepared
With
the
Grandpa.
tea. If you take it to the king, I'm
But of course, they
sure
didn't tell
he'll
us
see
that.
it.
They
Maybe
told us we
you'll
weren't
be
allowed to
able
go
see
see
what's
Grandma and
wrong.
Grandpa because Dylan was a danger. Not saying he wasn't a danger, but like, that was the reasoning they gave us. Because I think he was a danger, but I think he was more of a danger to himself than other people.
Yes. He threw fits. He did. I think he did push your grandpa and your grandma a couple times.
Yeah,
And
but
shit. But yeah, the reason that your dad said the top coat and you were my top coat was that. Plus,
You have
your
the
dad
tea and
that
the
they bought
crumpets?
you a
It's about
four-wheeler.
time. His Majesty was getting big.
yeah, for
Buy any
Go on in.
of your kids a four-wheeler.
yeah, for
You don't even buy your fucking daughter a four-wheeler, so I don't understand the problem.
yeah, for Christmas one year, they bought Dylan a four-wheeler. That way he had one, so Grandpa and him could work on the farm with no worry to have one having the vehicle and one not. And that was the same year that few months beforehand they had bought the boys new vehicles and I didn't get one. And same thing with my aunt and uncle. They had bought the twins their own dirt bikes shortly before Christmas, gave it to them, and then got angry because they didn't get new ones either. When in reality, they just had new ones. It was just a few months old. And I still didn't get nothing. But I never asked for it either. Like, I asked my parents for one, but I would never ask my grandparents for one.
Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have crumbs on my shirt?
And the difference
Chamberlain,
between
attend.
us as
Where
kids
are
and my
you,
cousin Dylan
Chamberlain?
was he was raised by them.
The king
We had
dismisses
parents
you
that
with
were
a
there.
curt nod.
They were present.
You've seen what you needed
He
to
didn't.
see, though.
Because what, his dad decided he didn't want anything to do with him after he was born. Or before he was born. Something
The
like that.
disguise is cunning, but it was obvious to you that the king is an imposter.
Nut, lush, man chaser. You couldn't take care of her kid.
Who couldn't take care of herself. She still can't really take care of herself. I love her, but she really can't. Because she's got Dylan with anger issues, bipolar, and so much animosity towards her that anything she says to him, he takes with a grain of salt.
Goodness, it's not just me. It's
And
nothing like our
then
King
Audrey, who
Theodore
throws a
at
fit
all.
whenever she doesn't get what she wants. Because she was raised to be the pretty princess that got everything she wanted. Because she was the girl. My aunt wanted the girl, not the boy.
Cromshell. Tell him what,
What,
you've
14
learned.
years differentiated? 15?
Yeah, she was decided she was gonna marry some guy and have a baby. And
Oh yeah. Ooh. So Audrey is like 8 years old now. For context. She's like 8 years old. She's about 14, 15 years younger than us. I don't remember the thing. I'm not gonna do math right now. She married her ex-husband and had a baby with him, which is Audrey. What, a year after they were married and had Audrey, they got divorced and he went and got another girl pregnant shortly afterwards. Yeah. And for fun context, Audrey is an aunt. Not only to Dylan's daughter, who is granted younger than her, but she's an aunt to quite a few children that are in their teens. Because she has so many siblings from this man. Because he's had so many kids. Like, when Amber met him, he was an adult with adult children. I think he was in his, like, 50s to 60s when she met him. And just decided she wanted to have a kid. And her name is Audrey because every single one of his kids has a name that relates to his. His name is Dre. So every single one of his kids have like a variant of that. And her name was supposed to be Audrey, not Audrey. And then she ended up being a girl, so that we just all call her Audrey. But yes, she is an aunt to teenagers and probably some adults. Because we don't actually know the high range of their ages. So not only is there a gigantic age gap between me and Dylan and her, like, she is nearly best friends with her own niece, who is 4 years younger than her.
Yeah.
And that's Dylan's daughter. But she also has a little sister that is around the same age as Olivia. And I think she has actually like 2 little sisters that are ranging around the ages between Olivia and Audrey. I'm not entirely sure. Because I think he had one more after the one that Audrey was really close with.
Yeah, because you didn't think he was going to stop.
No. Nope. The thing is, how many marriages and divorces can you go through without it being concerning that you're allowed to get married again?
He didn't necessarily marry them.
He didn't marry all of them, but he married a nice chunk of them. The last one he didn't marry, and the one before that he didn't marry, but he married Amber.
I can't put.
She was getting a gravy train, and I'm sure the only reason she married
Getting what?
a gravy train.
Oh,
She didn't see the track record of all the fucking kids and ex-girlfriends and wives he had.
Oh yeah, just talking to my Aunt Amber about how many siblings, while she was pregnant, that Audrey was gonna have, made my brain hurt. Cause it's gotta be within the teens range of children. Cause when Audrey was born, she was already, like, the couple, like, 5 oldest already had children that were older. Not like adult older, but, you know, old enough that maybe they shouldn't be having a younger sibling. It was crazy. Oh, did I tell you that apparently Dylan's got a couple of siblings not from Amber's side of the family as well?
Sure.
Because he actually got in contact with his dad.
You find the king's seal in a drawer.
He stayed with his dad for a while.
Sir Thomas
And then he realized how bad of a person he was. And left. But, I think Dylan said he's got like 3 or 4 siblings from his dad's side too. That he doesn't know. Because they were all situations where he got a girl pregnant, didn't want anything to do with them, and then left. Just like him. And then none of the kids want anything to do with their dad either. Or as my cousins like to call him, sperm donor. I told Dakota that my cousins call their dad sperm donor.
Wonderful! Just show this royal order to the guards. They'll let you pass
Yeah.
to the breach.
You gotta give the weird, creepy old man, Audrey's dad, you know, props, because at least he's present in the children's lives. Because he's technically like half raised them, every single one of them.
What's he do for a living?
What the hell was that?
Your cat?
There, she's not in the room. Too much what? Okay. That was the washer. And it looks like Nick put way too much of his bedding into it.
Too much what?
Of his bedding. Because he was
You
cleaning
show
all
the
his
guards
bedding.
the royal seal.
And he
Then
apparently
you
put
can
it all
pass.
in the washer.
You pass through the breach
Not
in the
fully.
river wall
It
and
got
enter the deep warrens.
too much weight on one side, and that was what the sound was.
You should look for any clues
Yeah.
to the whereabouts of the king or any.
Thank goodness you've come to save me.
Well, I can safely tell you that that actually genuinely scared me. It did scare me. Like, my heart's still racing. It legit scared me.
It's a plane.
My heart's racing.
It's okay.
It scared me. Hey, look, I can see the blue again. And it scared all of us.
I heard it knocking on my room immediately. I was like, what the fuck?
That was nuts.
It's fun.
And watch reminded me that I need to wash my face.
So I've gotten all but one assignment done for the week.
All but one?
All but one.
Which one?
The one I was working on before Nick decided he wanted to go to the pet store.
Ah. Gotcha. Which one is that?
It's okay.
By the way. I forgot to ask.
Oh, it's that sustainable humanities project I had to work on.
Oh.
It's not really a big thing. I find a project and then answer the questions that I was given for the project. I talk about, you know, if it's if it relates to social justice, which I don't know how anything relates to social justice in this matter. If it's sustainable, what they're doing, how it helps the community, stuff like that. I just haven't sat to fully read through all the articles yet that I found on it. Because it gave me one article, but it told me literally what the project was, and that was it. It didn't tell me any information on like how it's being brought out and if it was done and stuff like that. So I had to go find other websites to discover if it actually, you know, worked, if it's been completed yet. And the project has been completed. Apparently, an old school building and the like area around it was destroyed or badly damaged by Hurricane Katrina, and they were implementing a sustainable multi-purpose building and area for the remodel kind of situation. So I think it's still being used as a school, but it's also like a kind of like a community center kind of situation. So when school's not in session, they have like hold stuff there and stuff like that. That's what I've gotten so far, but I have a lot of websites that I actually have to read through to fully type up the whole thing as of right now. You what?
Just thinking about the next paycheck.
Oh, that reminds me. Pay for class.
Yep.
Since my appointment's not until July.
Yeah.
We were waiting to pay for my June class payment until after I found out if I would have to pay for an appointment or not soon. And if my appointment's not until July, I can wait until I get a paycheck in July. I do have insurance, but I'm sure it doesn't cover everything.
No.
And I plan on getting a new pair of glasses that actually fit my damn head.
But usually it pays for at least the exam.
Oh yeah, I figured.
You still have to pay a copay.
Yeah. But my thing was getting the glasses and the contacts in the correct prescription and stuff like that.
So that project
I don't know.
that you drew,
Yeah.
did you ever finish it?
The drawing or the project? I did a little bit of it, but not a lot. It was due that night, Mom. I couldn't do much more.
Okay. Did you fail?
No, I passed. And I passed the class. I passed, and I passed the class.
Okay.
I am currently taking a new class and a class that I failed previously.
So class you failed previously.
It was the class I took in December. I was at the tail end of the class and it did not go well because I kept asking for help and he wouldn't help me. He just kept saying, well, this is wrong, and this is wrong. And I'm like, okay, how do I fix this? And he wouldn't help me. So I failed.
Is it the same teacher?
No, different teacher.
Okay.
And I know a little bit more about the program after the last class that I just took. Thanks to my classmates that helped me, not the teachers that helped me.
Teachers probably.
I'm quite aware. We actually have a specialist that can actually help us with the program. Like, the school legitimately has a specialist because the teachers don't know shit.
That's nice.
Yep.
Good work. You
But either way,
provoking fool.
he kept telling me that certain things were wrong, and I'm like, okay, how do I fix those certain things? And he would just go, you need to fix the certain things. And I'm like, that's not my question. So I failed. Because I kept asking for help, and I never got any of it.
And he didn't even direct you to the specialist.
No, I wasn't directed to the specialist. I was directed to the specialist once in the class, and that's because I couldn't get the program to work at all. And so he directed me towards the specialist who got the program working for me, but couldn't help me with the assignment because I wasn't aware of the assignment at the time. And then when I was aware of the assignment, I tried asking my teacher because, you know, you would think the teachers know a little bit of what they're telling you what to do. Just makes sense to me. And he never helped me. He literally, every single assignment I would submit, and then I put in the feedback, what I was struggling with, what I need help with, if he's able to help me with it. And then when he gave me the feedback of the assignment, more than likely I failed the assignment half the time. And then he'd go, well, this, and this is wrong. And I'm like, yes, and this, I asked for help with. And he still didn't help me. And I did it every single assignment. I would send him information of what I was struggling with and needed help with, and he wouldn't help me. So, this teacher seems like she's more interested in actually helping me. The annoyance is that it's the same exact class. Like, every single bit of it is the same exact class. No, but it's the teacher that wasn't helping me going through the videos. You know, he's the one that made the videos for the class on, like what's needed, how to do this, how to do that, what's needed and stuff like that. When I literally kept asking him, and I've watched every single one of those videos. I watched all the way through every single video the last time I was struggling, and so if I watch them again, it's just not gonna help me. Because they're the exact same videos that weren't helpful in the first place.
Will help me defend the line and the Scarefish. Excellent. Now we can. You'll need to defeat some Riverclaw guards. Cause
So I'm
them
hoping
such distress that one of them will
that
confess what he knows
when
about
I
our king.
actually need help, because I learned a couple of things from the stuff that I couldn't figure out originally when I took the class from my classmates that I worked with last class. I'm hoping that when I'm struggling and I send her a message, I'm like, hey, I took this class previously, I had struggles with this thing, I still don't understand how to do it, can you please explain it to me, or help me work through it, or suggest me someone to help me work through it. Maybe she'll fucking answer. And not just leave me hanging and say, well, you did this wrong. Which is exactly what he did. I could go through every single feedback and goes, well, you did this wrong. Even though I sent him a message when I submitted the assignment and saying, I know this is wrong, I don't know how to fix it, can you please help me? And he just sent me back feedback that said this is wrong. I hate that teacher. I've had that teacher before, and I don't know if you recall me having that teacher, but I'm pretty sure it was for one of my history classes, and I spent the whole class going, I fucking hate this man, why won't he help me?
He's a douchebag who's just there for a paycheck.
Yep. But it's annoying because he knows how to use the program because he made the videos on the program for the class. Like, it's him in the videos working through the program on the class. So he knows how to do the things, he just won't help me do them. Like, there's one thing that I couldn't figure out last time I took the class, and I sat for 20 minutes, I think, sitting and going through every single video that was in the class so far that I've gone through, at least for week 1. Went through every single video to see if I could figure out how to do that said thing that I couldn't figure out last time. And I recall it not being in the videos before, but I figured maybe I missed something. I was incorrect. I did not miss anything. So there definitely wasn't nothing in the videos to actually help me. I figured it out on my freaking own.
Good job.
I shouldn't have to do that though. If I ask for help, I should be able to get it. You know, if they're going to use other teachers' work and not actually teach a new class every semester, at least freaking help me. Because it's one thing if it's the same teacher that teaches the same class every semester. It's one thing for them to reuse their class. It's another thing for a different teacher to reuse a different teacher's class. From years ago. I had a class that one of the assignments, while I was going through the videos on teaching me how to do the assignment properly, I discovered that the coursework was 10 years old. They hadn't updated it since the original teacher did it. And the program was completely different from when it was originally, which is why the videos didn't make any sense to me. Because I discovered in one of the videos that there was a timestamp that actually had the year on it, and it was 10 years old. Yeah, annoying that is. I know. Quite aware. I was half hoping college would be a little more effective because the college teachers I had while I was in high school actually taught the class. Which is weird because they weren't present. Like, my English teacher had weekly meetings with us to go over questions that we had. We literally sat there. If we didn't want to speak, we could just type in the chat and ask questions. And then if it was a question that needed like more demonstration that she couldn't do, she asked Miss P to answer the question when we got off the Zoom call because she knew Miss P could help us. And if Ms. P didn't know what to do, she would tell us to ask the professor in our next Zoom call. Or send her an email, and she'd answer in like a day.
Hey! Oh, no more. The Crab King
That's a
is held
good freaking
beyond
teacher.
the Alcazar, in the depths of the Wailing Cavern.
Not what I'm dealing with right now. They're a-holes with big heads that can't even do their jobs. And I think it's hilarious because most of the teachers at the beginning of in their welcome letter at the beginning of the class, they put their credentials, which what qualifies them to teach us these things, but they don't actually help us.
Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermodor. I need you to scout the Alcazar.
And I'm genuinely curious if their credentials are real.
And see if you can't find a secret way to sneak in.
I heard that. Yeah, that's what they could have just said.
Selling point for that school was that those people that were in the industry and understood and
Could help.
yeah.
Yep. That's why I chose the school.
Well, I'll take care.
Okay. Love you too. Bye. I have no idea where we're at.
passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here,
Can put
but
my
it's too
headset on.
dark to navigate. Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
I should just start warping back and forth.
It started, but I didn't fully yet.
Weird.
Interesting. Like, sure that wasn't the dryer? Weird.
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect. Sounds like you'll need a light. Have you seen the glowfish around here? They are so pretty. Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, take them to the dark passageway and release them. Or they'll swim into the tunnel and light your way.
You know what I find funny about this challenge? It tells me to collect the glowfish, like a whole school of them, to go down, but they're gigantic. Why do I need a whole school of them?
Why not?
One more in this corner.
You now have a school's worth of glowfish. You should take them to the dark passage by the Alcazar.
Have you already completed all these quests?
No, I haven't touched it.
The water ones?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'm down here, so.
How's it going?
Release the glowfish.
Pretty
They
good.
swim into the dark, lighting the passage. You have entered the Wailing Cavern. Now to find the king.
I used one of my
Why, hello! Are you here
thingies
for the sound check?
to do the quests. Do one of the quests in that tower.
Great to see you! It's always good to meet a fan. I met King Amadeo, and he asked me to perform for him soon. That was quite a while ago, though. He said he wanted to check out Crab Alley, but that he'd be back for the show. I've lost my guards, and I can't go look for them because of the dreaded eels. They're very bitey. Have you been to Crab Alley recently? How are things back home? What? My kingdom has been taken over? That sounds terrible. I should go back, but I can't leave without my guards. If you can explore the area and find my missing guards, I'd be happy to talk to you about returning to Crab Alley.
I gotta go back out and release the guards.
You haven't played it very often.
There's one more, right? Yeah. It's up here.
Not even.
Ah, thank you for freeing us. I
did
thought
say
we
that.
were boiled for sure. Is the king safe? One of those river claws claimed that their super smart science guy started this whole problem. He was mucking about with something called a storm battery. Can you believe that? I've never heard such nonsense.
A super smart science guy? How did they get one of those? We must have one for our own empire. We need to find this super smart science guy. He's sure to know how this whole thing started. There's a chamber behind the stage that makes strange sounds all the time. The River Claws called it the Storm Chamber. It told me to stay away. Maybe you're brave enough to check it out.
Whee!
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
An electrified gate! Someone doesn't want you getting inside! An electric gate! You know, we had some problem with telluric eels nibbling on equipment. One of them caused an electrical short.
You could use the telluric eels to sort out the gate. Why don't you collect some telluric eels and try out my idea?
I love that we can just magically breathe underwater. You know? You having fun?
Okay, so far. How's it going over there?
Pretty good. I think I'm gonna finish up this quest and then play Stardew.
Okay.
Oh, it fizzled. Do. Can't do it yet.
You think you have enough telluric eels to try to overload the gate.
I just walked right through him. Here we go. Just in case. 'Cause I don't remember what's behind this. Berg. Thank you. So what you playing?
Starfield.
Interesting.
This must be the storm chamber.
Wizard, your magical theories and postulates are unwelcome here. This is an era for scientific progress. I will master these storm batteries and the Riverclock Kingdom will see a revolution like none before.
This isn't gonna be fun, is it?
No.
I want a snack. I don't know what snack I would like. No?
No.
You know what I kind of want, but definitely can't have? Apples. I kind of want apples, but I definitely can't have them. That I can't have them?
Yes.
We don't have any. And it's 2 a.m.
It is too. What's later?
I don't know, you're crazy.
Maybe.
But apples sounds good, like sliced apples.
Yeah.
Here's something weird that I just realized it probably doesn't have any relation to each other. I haven't seen Lemon since he tried to buy alcohol at 2 a.m. I don't think he does either. But like, I wonder if they're related. Because he came in on a day off after the store was closed, went and grabbed alcohol to see if someone would ring him up for it. I don't know. Yeah, it was after the store was closed. Came in and tried to get rung up for alcohol. And Harley Solomon was like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that. And he said, well, I'm gonna try it. And then walked off, and I haven't seen him since. And it was just a thought that popped in my brain. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, off the clock or not, I feel like that's against policy. That's not my point, is him coming in after a close, even though he's an employee.
Oh.
On a day that he wasn't working.
At that point, he's just a regular customer.
Yeah. To buy alcohol. And like, I haven't heard anyone talk about him. And it's kind of weird. Because usually when people leave or disappear, someone's talking about it.
Usually.
Yeah. I can't heal myself. There's no heal ability. And I'm out. Oh, not. I'm almost out. Please fizzle. Thank you. Not that it'll help me, I'm gonna be knocked out unless both of their next spells fizzle. I don't have any heals, and I don't know why. Not a single one of them has come up. Maybe I need to... Yeah, maybe I need to double check my deck and make more heals present. Yeah, cause no, I got none. And I could easily win this fight if I had any heals. I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with my deck. That was bad. I only have one heal available, that's why.
You only have one heal in your entire deck?
Apparently. I probably did it at some point when I was trying to like hard crit someone.
Ah, that's right.
And I just forgot to reset it.
That makes sense. Because I remember you had like 3 of them. Right?
Yeah. I probably did it at one point when I was solely when I was I think it was when I was with you and B. So I had the ability to get healed.
Oh yeah, which is
Yeah.
where you were just focused on damage.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. And I just never reset it back, and that explained why I was getting my ass kicked every time I tried to fight. I tried to do the event thing, and when it finally like triggered to have me go into it, I was already in a battle that I had literally wasted a flask to get into. Pretty much. Okay, I have more heals now. Let's do this again. I'm cold, but I'm not. I'm hungry, but I'm not. And I want apples. This sucks. Oh, I didn't want to click that. Fuck. Well. I accidentally clicked the heal spell. I did not want to click the heal spell. I thought I was clicking my extract spell. I mean, at least I'll be healed, but like, rude. I don't have any pips. Why are you using fire spells on me? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, that's gonna hurt. Jeez, her a lot. I'm gonna have to hope that I have a heal spell in this set. And I don't. I mean, I do, but I can't use it. That sucks. I'm not gonna survive the next round. No, I was hoping one would fizzle. Ouch. I'm not gonna have a lot of health. It's going a lot worse than it was beforehand, and I don't even know how that's happening. I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. This isn't going well. No! I didn't know that could fizzle. Sucks. No, the pet one. I legit didn't realize that could fizzle. Stop hitting me! Why can none of my shots hit, but all your shots can fucking hit? What's that bullshit? Please knock him out. Please be dead. I don't think he's dead. Damn it. No! Fizzle, 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 fizzle. Damn. I might have to get back up for this attack. This is bad. It's the second time I've been knocked out. And it's not for lack of trying. Like, I had a bunch of heal spells this time around. It's just annoying. We're going the long way. So if I go the short way, it's gonna put me right back in the fight. And I don't think I can do it by myself. There we go. We're just gonna wait to teleport in. So I think if I just have one more person, that'll be helpful. This is taking forever. Let's see if I can log in and pay my class real quick while I'm sitting here. Okay. Should have enough. Whoa. Look at that bird.
Is it pretty?
This dude don't have much health. What you doing?
Much help to you.
We'll find out, because I'm not a very good healer. Why weren't they spending that minute getting health? I'm so confused. I hope they have a heal spell. Alright. Pass right now. So this is my next payment.
Nothing.
Nope.
No, I know.
Yep. One's down. He's healed a little, so that's good. Yay! We did it.
Now
Thank you, person.
walloped some sense into me, I see that I had gone
It's
mad
okay.
with power. I thought to teach you a science lesson, but it was you who showed me the error of my ways. I had no idea my experiments with the storm batteries would cause so many problems. Together, we can make things right. I need you to find the storm
His
battery parts
speech
that
is
I
weird.
damaged in my initial experiments. The currents spread them far and wide. Search the deep warrens for the broken pieces of the storm batteries and bring them back here.
Me just kind of sounds like he's trying to be a cartoon villain, but not at the same time. I don't know why. That's just what it sounds like to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna be paying just under 1,500 a month for the next like 4 or 5 months. No! Rude. That was just rude. Plus that is the first one's not due until July. I'm looking for the payment plan, that way I can write down the amounts for each coming up payment. Maybe it's this. Nope. Ooh, payment schedule. I found it.
Find it?
Yes. So yeah, it's the same amount each semester. Or each month.
Still wish it wasn't so much, but it's not supposed to be.
I know. What sucks is that it's all due on the 1st. Yeah, it's the 1st of each month, so it would be the same time as rent if I didn't pay early. Do I have to fight again? I hope not. Yay.
Good work finding the broken pieces. Unfortunately, I accidentally fed some of the lightning seeds to the telluric eels. It was an experiment. Besides, they really liked them, though it did make them more aggressive. Strike that. Move on. You must defeat the telluric eels and recover the lightning seeds. Onward for science!
A year ago today? Yeah, a year ago today I'd gone home to visit my family for my brother's graduation. Fun facts. And this was my last drive up to my grandparents before I left. Yeah. That was their driveway. Yeah, it was before I left and before he moved. After my grandma died. Sadly. Why did it beat me up so much? Oh, hello. I'm getting some help. While I'm still getting really beat up. You know, I just thought about. I'm doing like side quests for side quests. Kind of funny. All just so I can level up my wizard a little bit to do the real main quests that I've been working on. Oh, how many hits to do? I wonder if this person's actually doing the quest as well. Interestingly.
Splendid! Now we have everything we need to make the world safe. For science. I mean, get things back to normal. Now that we have the pieces of the storm batteries and the lightning seeds, it's a simple matter to put it all together. I will monitor the flow from this position and save to while you engineer the repair. Yeah, you just put the pieces where you think they should go, and then I'll turn on the current. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. I think everything could go wrong.
The storm batteries look like they have been restored to working order.
Very good, my young scientist. Wizard. The telluric eel should no longer be a problem. The storm batteries are fixed. You should go fetch back the king now.
Okay.
You again? You want to go home? What's the rush? We have all the time in the spiral. You fixed the storm batteries and put the super smart science guy in his place, did you? All's well, I suppose. Ooh, I forgot that my kingdom's been taken over by an imposter! My old rival, King Amadeo of the Riverclaw. If only you had my royal seal. What's that? You do? Oh, wonderful! My royal seal will allow you to get into the royal tower, past the guards.
This is so strange. I go all the way back. Is it weird that I kind of want to go down the like dark tunnels to see where they go?
No.
Okay.
I think it's fun.
Should I try it? Oh, well, let me go that way. Let's try the other one. Come on, let me go. That's mean. I can't go down the tunnels. I thought it'd be really cool if they like led to other passageways, right? I think it'd be interesting.
The royal seal, huh? Of course, go right in.
Here we go again. We should probably turn the kitchen light off.
Ah, it is my favorite procure of tea and crumpets. Did you bring me more fine delectables?
Delectables?
What? You dare to call me King Amadeo, King Zerminor, an imposter? How disrespectful. Wait a moment. You are no simple baker of tasty pastries, are you? You stand revealed as a wizard of Wizard City. Very well, young wizard. You may have seen through my disguise, but you won't leave the Royal Tower alive.
Oh, it got really creepy real fast. Is this gonna go bad? Probably. We'll find out. Why is all her things fizzling? It's kind of sad. A myth shield. Oh yes, because I am a myth wizard. Ouch.
I am undone! To be defeated in such a strange and foreign land. For shame.
Bravo! Very well done, young wizard. The resemblance was uncanny. How did you ever tell that King Amadeo had replaced me? Catherine? So it was a simple cook who helped you see through the imposter's disguise. I always liked Catherine. I know. I will let her know how much she means to me. We'll write her a poem, and you you will read it to her. Oh, how go to my writing desk and craft a poem expressing my gratitude. Then go read it to my dear, sweet Catherine. Make haste!
This is such a strange quest. I had to write a poem, and now I get to give it to her and read it to her. For the king. So strange.
You did it! How is King Thermidor? I pray he's not too shaken up by his ordeal. A poem? For me? Oh, yes, yes! Please, read it aloud!
You take out the poem and begin to read.
Lo, in my darkest times away from this place, you were my
I don't like it. This is
my
weird.
beacon, my grace. Though I paid you no heed, you stayed loyal in time of need. Your claws how dainty as they mold your sweet tarts. Your kindness has cracked this crab shell apart.
That was lovely. Please show the king my deepest gratitude.
Why don't you two talk to each other instead of me having to do it?
That makes too much sense.
Right? So strange. Hello. I had to read a poem from the king. And now I get to go back and show gratitude. It's so strange.
Oh, she liked the poem! I am so happy. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. You saved me and restored me to my throne. I could write you a poem. But wait, there is no time. You should return up above and tell Sir Homer Sunblade that the storm batteries are repaired. We will make sure the river claws do not damage them further.
Woohoo! So what'd that do, really? So I don't really get it. Didn't I already fix Triton?
You're back. It looks like you were successful. The Storm Mill is back in business. I hope you didn't run into any trouble. What's that? A Tale of Two Kings? A mad scientist? Crabs writing poetry? That's quite an adventure you had, young wizard.
I'll say. That was weird. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's weird looking. I hate it. I need to change. Well, that's a few more questions. Let me get into the semi-safe area real quick. Okay. Still working on that. I could probably do this. Those I was working on. Working on that. Thing is, a lot of these are like intertwined. really don't get the weird aspect of that. I wonder if I can go in here. Nope. Still gotta do the other things. These are both in the Chamber of Fire. Let's do this, I guess. For that thing. Let's go back, see if we can find the beetles while we wait. Okay, so this one is in the Oasis. None over here. Okay, the other side. Nope. Nope. Oh, get stuck. Oh cool, these are the, like, little shops. That's interesting. Hey! The second Oasis beetle, there's another one. Damn. Not over here. Let's get this quest since.
Why, hello there. It's pretty lonely out here. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I heard there was this interesting book about Manders at the library. Do you think you could get it for me?
Sure. Since I'm looking for a beetle anyway. Excuse you. I can't get around. I don't see anything. I see it. The way.
You need a book about Manders? Let me check for you. Ah, that book is on loan to the Wizard City Library. You will have to go there to get it.
Check to make sure there's not a beetle in here. What's that? There's a door. Can I go in the door? Oh no, that looks weird. Let's go back out. We'll go to the library real quick and come back. Didn't you already find one in the Carlos Fink?
Ah, yes. I believe we may have that book. Just a moment while I look. There's a note here that says somebody previously checked that book out and lost it in some crates in the excavation. If you go to Croc...
Now I gotta go back. That's just rude. Like, I knew I already had to go back, but now I have to go back literally to where I was. Which is just rude. Oh wait, the Sphinx is up there. I can't get over there yet. That's annoying. Tomb of Storms. Not sure where exactly that is. Yeah, there's a beetle down here, but I'm pretty sure I already found that one. Yeah. Chamber of Fire. I have a quest to go in there anyway. Crates in it. Damn.
You find a book within the crate.
I just heard that the book was lost, and you seem to have found it. How wonderful! Okay, you are all set. You can now take the book to Hech Aldim. Tell him to return it when he is done. Thanks. I was feeling kind of lonely. This book should help take care of that. I hope it's as good as I've heard.
Ooh.
Could you come to the school? I have something for you.
I am ready to teach you new abilities to enhance your prowess in magical duels. Speak to me when you are ready.
Wizard, it's time for the Decathlon event. Come see me in the library, or click my new icon at the top of your screen to learn more.
I'm gonna go back to the school and get whatever it is the professor wants me to have. I got a golem. I wonder if I can get some more heal spells from the life professor. Just out of curiosity. I technically could, but I gotta get all these first. Which would take all my training points for now. And I still wouldn't be able to get it. Kinda sucks.
Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck!
Oh my gosh. I've been sitting here waiting for this team up and it's finally happened. I don't even remember what it was for at this point. Someone's tomb. I have no recollection of who it was. But if you're gonna be in the battle, you gotta do quickly. I'm on a time frame, and you jumped in the battle with me. Come on. Okay, we're done. That's all I needed.
Your Gravulum badge is giving me an orange reading. Average Picron reading. Well done!
Cool. I did it before I get sucked into battle. Look, it's no longer red, it's blue.
Yay.
That's interesting to me. I wonder if it's just not that cold yet anymore. Oh yeah, I remember what this was. So it's odd because I should have, yeah, I was gonna say 3 people. She's a lower level than me. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Well, they all skipped the first round. It's strange. They have a pirate ship! Awesome. I love the pirate ship. I don't even have the quest open because I don't know which one it is. Apparently it's this one. They do it again. It's so fun. So fun. I'm not even mad about it. That's always so hilarious.
Excellent work. The Cyclops should now be easier to handle with their leader out of the picture.
Hey, now. In my other quest, I guess? This is the main one, so maybe I should do the side ones first. You know, try to knock those out. I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna team up on these, because I'm getting my ass handed to me if I don't. I hate that edge. The edges are just fucking annoying. You're getting caught on them. Such a long walk, Priestess. Okay. So there's a beetle somewhere around here. See if we can find it while we're waiting. Let's see one over here. I'm assuming the excavation site doesn't count for the, like, Chamber of Fire situation. Over here. Okay, I have no idea. It's the entrance hall, right? Oh, someone joined. There's Alt. One person joined. We need one more. Let's do the quest. Looking for beetles. Why is there gasoline randomly everywhere? Or at least the containers for them. Find it a little odd. Okay, well, renegades are out. That sucks. I need to beat these up. Oh, in the grand arena. This is not what I was supposed to do. Whee! No. I was gonna flee, but I don't want to lose my mana. Because then I'll have to go and collect all the mana again. It's gonna hurt. Hurts a nice chunk. Shouldn't end him, but it'd be close. Oh, I just breathed heavily and it hurt. Like a sharp pain in my back. I need health and mana. And I'm not getting it yet. Okay, because no one's helping, I'm just going to take a break.